exactly.
Fuck, that looks bad.
Today we've got Az's V-Rod muscle on the table. Customer wants to go Nardo grey. So the base color is going to be Nardo grey. And then we're going to tie in black and red in through the paint. Forks, it's had a bit of road rash. Sand that all back and we're going to lay a epoxy black primer. Followed by a base coat and clear coat over the top. So after we've base coated the Nardo grey on there, we're going to get the tins back on the bike. And then I'm going to grab the masking tapes out and we're going to draw some lines and see what we can come up with. Let's go. There you have it, guys, all the tins are off the bike. Next up we're going to get onto this wheel and remove the calipers, remove these forks, ready for paint. Right guys, so we got the fork legs out of the triple trees. We've noticed there's a few chips on the triple trees itself, so we can't paint the forks and leave that. So I'm going to take the bars off, take the gauge off, take this bar bag off, and then put a blanket over the bike and just rest it over the top. Look at this. This shit rattles like look at that. That was just loose like that. They send quite a bit of vibration through the bike, so it's always good to pull out some tools and go over your nuts and bolts. Just like that. Bags off the bars. You can buy these from our online site. They're a nice addition for your essentials. There you have it, guys, everything off the bike that we're gonna tackle and refurb and paint. Let's get into some sanding.
Alright guys, we're going to be taking the shocks. So here we're laying out the design for the bike. This wasn't the final concept, but this is just an example of how we get our designs onto the bike.
Day 2 of the V-Rod build, and we're smashing through the prep on the tins. We've come to the radiator covers and we've discovered that it's actually broken. Line some tape and run some fiberglass mesh through there, and then we'll fill the surface here, block it all up and get this primed, and she'll be good as new. Up the side there. Right guys, we're prepping the spray booth before we paint, so we've given it a good sweep. We've got Curtis wrapping up the trestles. Next up we'll wrap those trestles and we'll start placing and wiping down the parts ready for our epoxy primer. So I've just been down to Mitre 10 trying to get a heater, a diesel burner for the shop because it's freezing. Meanwhile, the bro's in spray booth, he's prepping all the tins. And mix some epoxy primer with a base coat. It'll be double protections from them stone chips. Coat them with black epoxy. It's a liquid product. We use epoxy because it's the best adhesion for aluminium. The gun I'm using is Segola Classic Pro XD. So Curtis is going to get the masking tape off. Then we'll re-grease this bearing and the one in the top tree as well, or the top steering neck. We'll wrap these. Bro's just got to fix his hair. If he gets more than 5 likes, he's getting a malahi. Mohawk, 10 likes.
Now this one.
Calipers are now installed and the front half is now done.
Sorry.
lightning bolt through it. I reckon it's gonna go well with the theme of the paint. Alright, I've got my first decals down for my first layer of paint. I'm gonna get the tank in the booth and then I'm gonna spray a bit of black and then bring it back out and put my Harley Davidson decal through the top here. Once I've done that, I'll get all the parts in the booth and then we'll put down our Nardo grey. Update on the V-rod muscle parts. We've got our clear coat down, we've got our decals in there, we've got our shapes in the paintwork also. I was hoping for this lighter grey to be a bit more lighter and to stand off from the base coat Nardo grey. Next up, we're gonna block this all back with some 800. Get it rather flat, but make sure not to cut right through. And then we'll mask out our black and red that I'm gonna put through the tag. So I decided to reline the shapes and spray it black with the airbrush. I call this Thunder Flame. This part of the paint job's gonna go black outlay, red outline will carry through here. Then we're gonna do some airbrushing through here and like a drop shadow, 3D effect, you know what I mean? Through, bro. Doing the last decal on the tank. And you know what it is? Going straight. Bang, bang. Yo, we sprayed out our red, it's looking fire as We're gonna go around it with our fine line tape, remove the masking, and then we're gonna throw down a clear coat. We'll just unwrap all the masking, all of it's pretty good. I did pack it on a little bit here, maybe a bit too thick, and when I pulled it, it's taken the paint with it. Can't really expect it to be 100% your way every day when you're painting. That's just the paint game. But other than that, she is pretty good. It's gonna look intense! I recut the decal and took sections out and placed it over the parts that needed to be touched up. I then remasked the shapes and threw down a back shadow using the airbrush. We've put the drop shadows in on the shapes on the V-rod tins. We're gonna package this all up and get them in the box and send it to the pinstriper in Hamilton. That's easy, bro. This is the first time seeing it with the clear coat. It looks sick. Come check it out. It's the Harley shields. Headlight shroud. Fire is fender. God damn! Fuck. Boy. The tins are going on. It's a good day, the sun's out shining. We're gonna get these tins on the bike and then we're gonna get some rollers, get the drone out, sit up on third gear, bro. Just whaps. Check these new pipes out. We've got these in production. This is the version 1. Beautiful weld on that inside out. Dope. They'll probably retail about 4K, so if you got money and you want some jewelry for your V-Rod, and you just want to be a boss on these.
All right, back to installation.
All right, Aaron's here to see his bike. This is the first time seeing the all the painted parts complete on the bike in person.
That looks bad, gee.
Dude, that's your...
That's f***ing unreal.
Looks way different, eh? It is a neutral, eh? Yo, if you made it this far, thanks for watching.
Subscribe to see the next project. We got something coming up soon as well, so we're hyped up for that.
It's not 2 wheels, it's 4 wheels, so stay tuned for that. Catch you on the next one.